What's up YouTube, ODST General back again, and we've got another Operation Trebuchet news video to talk about. But first of all, before we get going, I just want to say thank you guys for all the screenshots, those of you guys who submitted them on the Discord. There's tons of them, a lot better response than I expected, so that's awesome. So I want to try and get as many of you into this video as possible today without being ridiculous. Anyways, let's go ahead, let's get into it. So, on the main news side, the first thing we have to start off with is some stuff from Bacon Shelf. Now, he might not be showing off our scythe or, oh gosh, I forgot the name of the rocket pod all of a sudden. I just had it too, I'm sorry guys. Anyways, we've got a static mount for the missiles for the rocket pod, missile pod. And it's pretty awesome. Probably not much purpose. I'm pretty sure this will just be a static mount. It might work as an ammo dump. I'm not sure. Still really neat, and it makes the missiles look really menacing. So I'm pretty excited for that. That should be pretty awesome. However, that is one of two pieces of news. The other one I think is going to just completely outweigh it in a lot of your guys' opinion. This one's pretty exciting. Nightovizard is working on a new map. The map is based off of Kholo from the Halo books, and if you guys are unfamiliar with the book that's from, or just most of the lore, Kholo was basically a UNSC planet which was glassed by the Covenant. The Covenant glassed the symbol or icon that they use for faith into the planet. However, despite being glassed for the most part, there was some parts that were left unglassed and everything. The planet actually ended up getting re-inhabited by humanity as well as, remains of the Covenant, so jackals and elites. So, pretty cool planet. Definitely a lot different from any of the other Optre maps we have. We do have a desert map, but even that one doesn't feel desolate like this. I mean, the buildings are intact and stuff on that one. That's a PvP map. This will be a map that's going to be good for PvE, I suspect. But as you guys can see from the screenshots and everything, lots of destroyed buildings, lots of sand everywhere. So if you hate sand, if you're a certain Sith Lord, maybe this isn't going to be the map for you. But other than that, really neat, really exciting stuff. Pretty excited to see this. I'm kind of curious if he's going to put the symbol for faith into the planet, into this part of the map. I don't know if he will or not. That was a very, very large chunk of planet. I don't know how big the planet's supposed to be. Anyways, that is all we have to talk about for the main mod. Now we gotta get into side mods, of course. So let's start off with Operation Cosmetics. Last week we showed off a police hornet and a insurrectionist hornet in which they had basically a black or right. Oh gosh, can't talk. Can't think of the colors. White and red hornet that they had showed off alongside a police variant. So that was the insurrectionist variant, and it was based off the Halo Wars 1 color scheme. Now, we've got some Warthogs to accompany that this week, and basically every variant of the Warthog has been redone, it looks like. Pretty awesome. Definitely going to go well with Opcan. So for those of you who have been following Opcan, you'll have probably already seen this, but in the case of Opcan, they also have some Halo Wars 1 themed infantry now. So yeah, basically the insurrectionists from Halo Wars 1 are getting redone in Opcan. They were in previous builds of that, but this is pretty exciting. So they've got red BDUs with white helmets, the insurrectionist logo on them, and of course I'll probably be using older equipment for the most part. It looks like we'll also have a green variant as well, which is getting modified. The one that they've shown off inside the building isn't the final version. But yeah, we'll see a sniper variant at some point to that as well. And then we've got a bunch of stuff of him showing off his new helmets and stuff. So this, the CH-250, the fictional rival to the Optre helmet, the 252. So we've got a slightly more modeled out version of that here, and the white box version of that with the up armor on it as well, so that's pretty cool stuff. And then as we scroll through my images here, we've got it actually in-game, it looks like, so modeled out. Definitely looks kind of similar to the Halo 2 helmet with it in-game, just, with the side pieces. Now, interestingly, the helmet from Halo 2... Halo 3 and Reach, I do believe, is all supposed to be the same helmet, even though they don't look anything alike. That was kind of an odd choice, but I was trying to verify that because somebody's like, no, the CH-250 is the one used in Halo 3 or whatever. I was like, no, it's not, or Halo 2. They're the same helmet, though. They're all the 252. Anyways, we get to see these guys fully armored out and kitted out for their faction. So we've got the, I believe this is our Colonial Guard, who is supposed to be getting these first. I'm not exactly sure. There's a few different factions that are supposed to be getting this helmet, but we've got them rocking out with their custom camouflage, their custom body armor and all that. So that's pretty exciting to see those guys ready to go. But probably my favorite picture to show off this week, actually, you know what? We'll save that one for last because I want to talk about it a little bit more. So we'll actually skip that. And it looks like we've got an insurrectionist faction. I'm not sure exactly who these guys are based off of. I do believe that Burgess is working on some of the older insurrectionist factions from the Halo lore, so like the Kolseviks and, you know, like the neo-fascists and stuff like that. So I think these guys are probably based off of one of those factions, although I'm not sure exactly which one he's basing these guys off to be. So that's pretty interesting. Now we can talk about the other picture. That was actually the only other thing I had to show off. I thought I had a little bit more. Now let's talk about the final picture that I'm really excited to show off to you guys. Now this does not show anything you guys haven't seen before, but what this does show off is all the retextured and new factions Burgess has planned for Opkane's release. So starting off, we'll go left to right. We've got the redone ODST with the new textures, and it looks like he's got a new helmet and new BDU camouflages. Nothing too drastic a change for him, though. I think maybe also sporting one of the new helmet pieces, it looks like. Next to him, we have a UNSC Army soldier, I'm guessing, in like a more desert-looking camouflage. He's got the sniper headpiece and the one of the side pieces for the armor. Redone textures for, I'm guessing, both the armor and the BDU. Next to him, we have another UNSC Army infantry, I'm believing. And he's got, once again, the helmet pieces, the armor, the BDU has all been changed up. Both of those guys look really, all three of those guys, I should say, look really awesome. Definitely look lore-friendly units. And then we've got all the custom units next to them. So in the middle, we've got the, I believe the Colonial Guard there is what that guy's supposed to be. We've got the New Mombasa Police Department cops, really awesome. More unique armor, of course. We get to see their body armor a little bit more appropriately for the first time since they were shown off, I think. We've got the Halo Wars Rebel, and then we've got the other Rebel that's based off of some of the actual like videos and stuff that they've done for Halo with the custom helmets and custom body armor and all that stuff. So, really awesome picture. I'm actually really excited, and that gets me really hyped up for the new faction just because there is so many custom armors, and Burgess has been getting better and better at making a lot of these armors feel like they're out of Halo, even if they're not actually based off of Halo directly. Like, the Insurrectionist guy on the right is based off of Halo, but, you know, the guy in the middle, that looks like a Halo helmet, and it's not actually taken from any of the Halo games. But anyways, guys, that's all I have to show off to you guys this week. So, you know, as always, what are you guys most excited for in the video? What are you most excited for outside of the video, you know, just in general from the mod? And I will see you guys next week.